Here I am, still trying to figure out which cards I'm going to use for the reading. Let's go with these ones. I was just thinking about it, and then I just turned my camera on and I was like, oh, okay. Let's go with these ones. And I just wanted to say this is like a free roam reading. It could go in any kind of direction. And this is for all star signs. It's for the collective. So if you're here, it's probably a sign in itself that there could be some messages for you. The title of the video will be an indication. So you kind of know, you kind of know if it will kind of make sense for your situation or not. And for anyone that wants to be here, welcome. And so I just wanted to mention before we get started that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, as I do giveaways every single month and have been doing so for the last 3 to 4 years. I'm not sure how long it's been, but it's been a while. And also private paid readings are done as well within 12 to 24 hours if you're interested in one with me. The purchase, everything, all the information is down below. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that intention manifesting items are on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. The review section is at the bottom of my website. There are handmade, meditated with and saged items for different intentions. So there's lots of different categories, whether it's love, whether it is money, success, healing, protection, reconciliation, like so many different items. And then in each of those categories, there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put on your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. So many beautiful items, crystals, candles, sage. Candles have been restocked and they're also handmade as well. So everything's always listed down below. All right, let's begin. Sorry, I'm just trying to move this way a bit. Okay. Okay. I tell you what, you're clearly being pursued here because there's a knight and then there's another knight. Both of those knights were kind of on top of one another. Bear with me when I say this, okay? There seems to be someone coming towards you who has been very slow to come towards you, because look, that pentacle is in the palm and the pentacle is in the palm, and this has been something that they have held. It's almost like they've held on to you for a while. But justice here is about lessons. So what I'm specifically seeing and feeling is that this is return of a person who is still in love with you. Does that make sense? Return of a person who's still in love with you. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I say things and just the wording of it, because I'm getting so many messages all at the same time. I'm just trying to make sense of it all. So justice here is about the fact that this person has always loved you. And I feel like I need to get more cards out, to be honest, so that I can, see, there you go. This person has always loved you. But they have struggled immensely with their emotions. They've struggled immensely with certain situations. They've struggled with a lot of challenges. At times they felt super overwhelmed and stressed out and just very uneasy at times as well. And it's just been really difficult for them from what I'm seeing here. And they've just felt at times just very, very, very overwhelmed. And so what I'm specifically seeing with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is that there's a really solid energy here, which is to do with the fact that I genuinely do believe that they want to return to you because they're now awakened. They have taken off these what do you call them, blindfolds. And no, it's not a blindfold, it's literally ropes and ties and things that keep a person bounded. My words are not coming out today. They're just not. I genuinely do apologise. I don't always read like this. It's today. I don't know what's happening, so I do apologise. But hopefully you know what I mean. Hopefully. Yeah, you see here, Devil, they've been so attached to their ego and doing things their own way and wanting control. Partly because I feel like in their childhood they felt so invisible, like they had no control. And it was always their life was always in the control and in the hands of somebody else. That when they became much older, they wanted to do things always their own way, but it was never healthy, right? Instead, they were so traumatized by things from their past that they just weren't able to act on things properly. And so when you came into their life, what happened was that, they're a good person, but essentially what happened is they weren't able to treat you with the love, the respect, the desire that they would have naturally treated you with. Does that make sense? They just weren't able to treat you that way. And so they basically messed things up, right? They really, really messed things up, and they really just created a hot mess here. But they've always had that love towards you, and it's taken a lot of lessons. It's taken a lot of seeing things for what they are to then realize just what you bring to the table. And I think that that's really, really important here for sure to recognize and to know on such a stronger and deeper level here. So this person's going to return from what I'm seeing, okay? Page of Swords is them having that recognition now and realizing truly what you mean to them, because they go from this very trapped state to being much more free. And of course, with the Queen of Cups, realizing with emotion what you mean to them, how kind and caring and genuine you are as a human being. And that's something that they've always been searching for. And then you came into their life and they literally ruined things. They did the complete opposite. And with the Knight of Cups here, this is them knowing that they need to come towards you, not just with the action and the intent of doing more, but also with genuine emotion and care. Let them come to you. You do you. You take care of yourself. You stick to the path of healing. Let them come to you. That's very important, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. I never recommend waiting for someone, because I feel like that can really delay things with the law of attraction. When you wait, you end up waiting and waiting and waiting. But when you actually move forward with your life and you do things for yourself, boom, that's when movement actually happens. So when you move, movement happens. When you sit stuck and waiting, everything stays stuck. It's not really what you want. So, Four of Wands. Let's put the Four of Wands down here, actually. I do need to put another card down there. And what we also have with the Four of Wands is this sense of things coming together in divine timing. So this person here who is still in love with you is going to return. Look at that, you've got the Lovers. Okay, so Lovers here shows the connection progressing. This is very important, actually, is to give space. You know, give them space, let them do what they've got to do, because actually holding on so tightly, like I mentioned, you know, with the attachment and the detachment, when you hold on so tightly, you know, sometimes it can feel like this, but you've got the devil here, right? Whereas when you give space, you can feel very vulnerable, like, oh my God, am I going to lose the connection? But actually that's what brings everything together. So you see how the Lovers have space between them? This is healthy. This extreme attachment and obsession is actually quite toxic. It can also be codependent. So again, you want to also work on yourself and heal and take care of yourself, because actually that's also what can really help the connection to come together, because that's really important. You know, I'm not saying that you have to do everything, but making sure that you can take care of yourself and put yourself first, and not let everything they do get on your nerves emotionally is also really important, because, you know, I don't want you to feel emotionally drained and frustrated and so upset to the point where you can't even do things you want for yourself just based on how they've treated you. You want to feel good as well. So let them do the work they've got to do. You do you. You take care of yourself. Know that they will come towards you, okay? They've always had that love inside of them, but they've also suppressed a lot of it. And anything that gets suppressed will always come to the surface. And so through this confusion and chaos comes change. Fives are known to be about change. So you've got the Five of Wands here. Queen of Swords is you putting yourself first, as I really saw. The Fool is interesting, because the Fool here goes to show a new chapter opening up between the two of you, and them very much so still being in love with you, because they know that you are the right person. It's just that their circumstances haven't allowed them to treat you in that way, to bring you into that sort of picture completely. You've got the Six of Pentacles. They will come to you and try and make things as equal and as mutual as possible based off of these lessons that they've learned. You've got the Double Scales, okay? King of Cups with the Queen of Cups, so that's counterpart energy. This is about them being emotionally open and respectful towards you. Got the Queen of Pentacles here as well. They really do love many things about you, and I'm going to explain those things in a second as well. But yeah, Three of Wands, see, in time they will absolutely come towards you and progress towards you. What do they love about you? They love the fact that you are genuine and kind. You don't have any ulterior motives. You know who you are very passionate about the things that you love, that you are extremely, extremely loyal and faithful, and that when you love wholesome, holy. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm trying to find the right word. I'm going to say you love wholly, as in like wholeheartedly. There we go. You love wholeheartedly, and you're just very kind and very, very caring and extremely genuine. And I think that these are things, again, that they just really like, and they really do care about when it comes to you. So they do really care a lot about you, and I really genuinely believe here that the reason why they haven't been able to give to you is because they've been so suppressed within themselves and frustrated within themselves, overwhelmed within themselves, and just not feeling good also within themselves. And it's just been a whole situation of pain and sadness and frustration and just everything feeling very overwhelming. And that's really the biggest thing that I pick up on here, is that they've just felt so overwhelmed and so stressed out. They haven't been able to give to you 100%, but I feel as time goes by, you know, they will be able to basically do that a lot more from what I'm seeing. So it is a bit of a process, but it's one in which I feel like things are going to come together a lot more as well. Let's get the Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards. Well, you just can't make this up, making a post about you. So this can be, you know, that they write something on social media, or, you know, when people repost quotes on their social media, something like that, where they're reminded of you and they feel bad, and so they repost some kind of quote on their social media. Some of you may not see it though, okay? Some of you may not see it because if you're blocked, or for example, you don't really check up on their social media, you know, they could even have a private social media that you don't even know about, things like that, then, you know, you might not see it. But that's what I see here, is that they could make a post either directly about you, or it's more so like a quote or something indirect. And then we've got here, I want to apologize. Yep, I see that happening here very much so. Yep, it's so obvious. I mean, the cards have just matched up to what I've said so obviously that it just, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's just, it's so, it's very much so there. So yes, in time, they love so much about you, but I feel like they've had trouble loving themselves. And you know what they say, can't really love someone unless you love yourself. And I think they're loving themselves a little bit more, and they're starting to understand themselves a little bit more, and they're starting to feel more freed and more healed within themselves. And I think that that's really why we're going from this devil energy to the lover's energy, where things can now really come together and progress a lot more. So this is really what we have. I really hope that this helped you and gave you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share, comment down below. Liking the video, of course, if you claim it, it really helps out the video. And a comment, you know, down below, let me know how this resonates with you. Of course, I would love to know. Don't forget to like this video. So, oh my god, I just said the same thing again. You get my point, right? So yeah, all the information for private paid readings, free reading giveaway, intention items is down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to check out the links down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone.